Hello, my name is Reed Walter, and I have both suffered from mental illness, but I've also been empowered by my mental health. I've been organizing mental health awareness campaigns for the last 6 years. During that time, I've learned that one of the largest and least talked about problems in the mental health community is that our current mental health offerings are reactive rather than proactive. There is an average onset of symptom to treatment gap of 10 years. That's 10 years with symptoms before you find help. Because of this fact, we created Rise, the Mental Fitness Studio. It's a community platform for members to proactively improve their mental health. This is for healthy people to improve their mental health. We launched last month with Rise Group, a facilitated peer video chat. We came into this weekend with 16 members of Rise Group. During this weekend, we wanted to take this weekend to do stakeholder validation and learn what our existing members want and more about what potential members might want. We asked over 130 survey respondents if they were interested in improving their mental health, and 90% of those people said that they were. Of those 90%, 85% of them said that they needed something to help them track their personal progress in their personal mental health. We came into the weekend only addressing a weekly video chat, which was 15% of the need. Because we found this information in our survey, in our stakeholder validation, we built a prototype. This prototype is Rise Journal, and allows you to log in, create a private account, and start tracking your personal progress in your mental health. You can log in, enter a moment or an emotion, use voice text or just type to create a memory of your emotions. And then we can actually save that and create a dashboard of how you've been responding over the last couple weeks, months, however. You can then choose to share that with people that you want to, or keep it private. And you can talk about those moments in your weekly Rise group chat with your facilitator. After surveying our participants again, we found that there were really 3 types of users for this type of platform. 30% of them wanted to spend under 2 hours a week on their mental health and less than $10 a month. They conveniently were also the population that wanted to only have tracking. So we created these different membership models to reflect that. $5 a month, $20, and $40 a month. Our current community that we walked in to GiveBackHack with was 16 members, and they're on the $40 a month tier. We generated 60 leads during our survey of people that gave us our email and told us to give them more information about how they can join Rise Group. Our goal by the end of the year is to have 150 members. We also, this weekend, took the time to call and ask some of our members what it is that they find the impact of being a part of Rise is.
Some of them shared that having a neutral party of peers that they can give insight from comparable mental health conditions.
And being able to talk about mental health issues without judgment in a safe environment.
Our ask is for funding, and we need to promote mental fitness, but also develop our Rise Journal prototype. We built what we showed you. That's all that we have today, and this is something that 85% of our potential users say that they want. We need $7,000 to help build a high-fidelity prototype that we can put in their hands and actually see if we're building the right thing. We also are looking for connections to socially minded corporations, which is part of our plan that we'll outline in the next slide. We're also asking all of you to join Rise Group. You can do so at Experience Rise Group, and you can also check out our upcoming event that is May 4th, next Saturday at 1 p.m. at Rev 1 Ventures. Our plan for the rest of this year is to do Rise Journal prototyping and to market mental fitness. People need to know that there are options out there when you're healthy to improve your mental health. Later on in the end of the year, our goal is to launch the version 1 of Rise Journal and have 150 active members of the video chats or the journaling. We also want to
Hello. Hi. Wonderful job. Quick question here. Is there going to be a professional on the other end in the community? And if not, how are you going to be able to monitor or prohibit others from trying to provide bad advice?
Yeah. So the role of the facilitator is not to provide treatment. We're trying to facilitate productive conversations about mental health. So in RISE group, we're not telling people you should do this, you should do that. We're providing a structure to talk about your mental health. We can also tell from the data whether or not somebody is a bad facilitator or a good facilitator when we have things like the RISE journaling available and rating for facilitators online, just like Uber.
What's the biggest assumption you'd want to test in V2?
So the biggest assumption that we need to test is our growth hypothesis. We don't know, people have told us that they want this prototype, that they want RISE journaling, but we don't know how that impacts.